Hello, and welcome back. We are Magic Academy, and I am your head seeker today, Ev, and this is Curse of Strahd. Woo!
Woo-hoo.
We are joined by some absolutely lovely players today. First and foremost, we got the Rand Man.
Oh, God.
Wow. My intro today is a quick little update. Down in Hungary, they actually just voted to outlaw pride parades. So if you don't think that's what's happening in this country is happening in other countries, you're wrong. And so you should make sure that you get out there and support different events because it's very important and it's happening all over around us. And fuck those people. All right, moving on.
Spread of fascism comes for us all. She goes by Lily, they go by Eliza. I'm going to portmanteau her into Eliza.
There's a lot going on.
I hate it.
This is the only
also-
planning.
The whale just broke, and I am uncomfortable.
Oh, does it?
Not the
Where did it
whale.
break? At its butt?
Where it seals. No, not
Oh.
butt. Its stomach. But it's sticky, and I
Oh.
don't like it. So now
this
I'm going to
the-
go get this off of my head.
That's a good idea.
You're not poke its stomach.
Is this the only
Wow.
planning you
No.
did for the session, Ev?
Don't even worry about it. I've never met a trans woman who spells it with an H. It's Sarah.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. Fell right through the cracks. And now I'm trying to get back. Before the cooldown run out, I'll be giving it my bestest. Nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. Wrecking it to gain my turn. To win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. I love. Was anyone else a ukulele girl in middle school?
No, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yes.
Yes, you were. Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
I was like, Ev will know why this is funny.
Yeah. And last but not least, the hottest bitch in Stardew Valley, Haley.
There's so many layers to that statement.
Yeah.
So many.
Oh no.
How we first met you.
Yeah. I don't have anything prepared.
You can be part of the Magic Academy by making sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. While you're doing that, let's jump into tonight's episode of Curse of Strahd. Fuck around and find out.
Oh my god.
When last we left our morally dubious heroes,
Right.
they...
The greatest.
When last we left our morally dubious heroes, they had managed to secure the first floor of Argensvold. I'm not looking at it, so I can't say it right. Of the mansion that houses the Knights of the Order of the Silver Dragon, for a base. They also discovered that they can turn everyone in there by lighting the beacon of Argynvost. But to do that, they have to bring back the skull of Argynvost, which is in Castle Ravenloft, like everything else.
So, are we gonna go there and then come back?
That is certainly an option that is available to you. We're going to start with...
You know what my favorite part of any game is, Ev?
Oh no.
The backtracking. Oh God, I love backtracking.
Love tracking.
Wow. Oh my God.
Favorite.
Mm-hmm.
This module wants you to just go. This module wants to be like Breath of the Wild, where you go to Hyrule Castle over and over again.
I didn't even do that in Breath of the Wild.
Neither did I.
I didn't either.
I
did
didn't
it
realize that was a
once.
thing.
That's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing people do in Breath of the Wild is you can keep going to Castle Hyrule over and over again because there's a lot of loot and there's a lot of like good weapons and stuff in
That
there.
is honestly wild.
Yeah, it seems like
It's
a waste
Breath
of time
of.
to me.
But that's kind of what this module seems to be wanting you to do is to go to Castle Ravenloft and not at the end of the fight and fight Strahd. I don't know.
Ev,
Yeah.
if you are willing to compromise as a DM with travel time, I'll do that. If you can say we just go from A to B,
Yeah,
I'll
we
do
can
it.
that. Yeah,
I'll do it. I don't
I'll
know
do
how
that.
everyone else feels about it. I
Fuck
understand,
travel time.
but
Lil is out for blood at this point. She's
Yeah.
pissed.
maybe we should
She wants
zoom
to
in
murder
on
a
them
vampire.
first.
Yeah.
If we let Lil wander into Strahd's castle, it's not going to be to get the skull. It's
Nope.
going to be to throw hands at Strahd.
It
Probably
is.
lose
Ready
and
for
probably
that.
die.
I'll die. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So-
I'm ready to pull an Alan.
Swear to God.
I'm ready to
Oh,
pull an
no.
Alan.
And not turning my dumb boy into a verb.
Guys,
Just
We're gonna
Alan
have to
out.
If the shoe fits,
we're a team. Please stop.
or lack thereof, I guess.
Well, yeah, he doesn't wear shoes. God, what a nightmare. Anyways, we zoom in first on Lil storming through the first floor of this mansion, heading towards the front door with Ellie swiftly in tow.
Oh, no, really. I think that we maybe need to reconsider and just take a moment. Oh, three. Could I need some assistance? 3.
3 and Caleb, please make me perception checks.
I'm
Lil is
literally
literally
calling for
just-
them. Come on.
Lil is
3 can have it with advantage because you're
Okay,
calling
okay.
for them specifically.
That's an 18.
Oh, thank God.
And a 19.
19.
We love it.
Excellent. Yeah, you both hear Ellie going, 3.
And so I'll wrap up. Anyway, sir, here is our card, and I'm going to walk up to him and give him a card for the librarian, and say goodbye. And I'm going to.
You turn around, 3's already gone
Ah!
with Irina in tow.
Lil is
you-
lounging in her throne, literally just laughing maniacally because she's having a mental breakdown right now.
You reach the front of the castle, and it doesn't take long for 3 and Caleb to catch up with the two of you. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, thank
yeah.
goodness. Would someone please talk some sense into this poor girl? She has completely lost it.
Lil, stop losing it.
I'm with 3 on this one.
What are you doing?
I'm going to Strahd's fucking castle and I'm gonna murder a vampire because it seems that every fucking road leads to this goddamn castle and I'm not gonna be going back and forth. I'm just gonna murder the vampire.
What do you mean by every road?
The dragon bones that we need to turn all these fucking whatever they're called, wraiths, revenants, whatever,
The Revenants.
are in the
yes.
castle.
Where
As
in the
much as-
castle?
I don't know, which is why I don't care, and I'm just gonna go murder a vampire instead.
As much as I share in your frustrations, I do not believe you are equipped to defeat Strahd by yourself.
Watch me.
But we're not
Little-
going to let them go by themselves, are we?
No, but I will not be attempting a siege on the castle without proper preparations.
I agree. I believe we need to think a bit more rationally about this.
What would you have us do instead? At least you're willing to entertain this, correct?
If we have the ability to not only house our forces in the first floor of this castle nearby, but also bolster our forces by 3 times, then I say that is a chance we need to take. We have one shot at this. We fail, we die.
Forgive
Then
me.
we'll come
What
back.
are we? Go.
No, that's it. If we die, we come back. Such is the curse of Barovia.
But we
Maybe
don't
you-
come back as ourselves. We're reborn into another life. We won't be ourselves.
And there's no guarantee that I'll come back.
Okay, fair for 3.
I think you have a soul. I'm still on that. I think
I do agree.
I would rather not use this opportunity to take that chance.
to,
Also a fair assessment.
I'm forgive me. I might not be fully understanding. What is it that you want us to do, 3?
Have our forces gather here, return the dragon's head, and attack them with an army. Also use this as an opportunity to scout, figure out what this castle looks like. What is it? What are the means of entering it? We aren't going to walk through the front door.
You're still suggesting that we go to the castle.
I do
Yes.
think that could be a good idea. I agree with 3, but I don't want to do Lil's plan. I don't think that we should address Strahd just yet.
I believe that Lil's anger will be opportune at a later time. For example, when you are stabbing Strahd through the chest with a sun sword.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a sun sword.
It's
How would
really, it
you-
seems like our goals are aligned. You want to go to. Lil wants to go to the castle. You're suggesting go to the castle. But really, I think we have the same goal. As far
Well-
as the semantics and what we do there, that's still up for debate.
Semantics is a bit of a light word, I believe, in this context.
So
We should make one pit stop in Valaki. Let them know that the first floor of the castle is open to them.
Percy is going to chime in at this point.
Thank you, Percy.
You don't get the voice now.
So I think what you're suggesting is a heist.
Yes.
Steal the dragon bones.
Yes, and gather as
Get
much
an idea.
information as we can.
Get an idea of the castle. Get out.
Yes.
Come back with our forces.
And then kill Strahd.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then we get to leave.
Did we learn if we bring the dragon skull back? Did we learn if the revenants will they disappear or will they be less aggressive and still exist?
Let me look at the verbiage. Gotta find the right chapter. This is why you open the book before session starts. That's the
After killing Strahd, I like to think 3 takes up embroidery.
I love that.
And then it's up high where the actual beacon is in it. Beacon. Lighting the beacon. What's this? Where the fuck is this shit? What what number is it on the map? 44.
12.
42.
77.
69.
Nice.
So the what you have seen or what you have heard
It's gonna turn to a
is
stream where we all just knit on stream. It's
yeah, why not? When the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful tomb, the light of Argynvost will beam and rid this land of gloom. Gondor will call for aid.
In other words, what I obviously that's not the clearest language, but it can only help us.
Yes, I believe one of you
Yeah,
rolled an
well,
insight
sure.
check, and
Sure.
I believe one of you had rolled an insight check, and even if you didn't, I'm just gonna say you did.
Based.
And we're able to come to the conclusion that perhaps it would be more than helpful to light this beacon, as it may bring some peace to these revenants. So they might not disappear.
That's exactly
but it
what I
might
was looking for.
Bring them some peace. They might become helpful. You never know. Who knows?
We might be able to suggest that they join us.
Lord of God.
And by suggest, I mean make it happen.
I don't think anyone here is against
20.
your plan.
Look at Lil.
Just take me to the castle.
Do you agree to this plan, my small friend?
That's tricky there, Faye.
I was about to say it's tricky or Faye.
Can't lie to me. And 3 knows that.
3 absolutely knows that.
I gotta look at something. Hold on.
If you do some dumb shit, Elisa, I'm not saving you.
I'm okay with that. You mean like putting on a crown of thorns?
I can't believe you did that. What is with everyone deciding fuck the party? Fuck party cohesion today.
That increased my AC to 22, so it makes me a lot harder to hit.
So, Lil, you, I'm sure things are going to. Listen, we all have plans, and things might shape up differently. But we could scope it out. We could try to find the dragon, and we could take it from there. The dragon bones, excuse me. If it's a real dragon, I'm out.
It's dragon bones. Fine.
God, I hope our DM prepared for this.
What do you think?
Nope.
So, you said you wanted to go back to Vlaki first.
Let them know. Maybe stay one night in the inn to recover from our previous battles and then head off.
I think that's a wise idea.
The crow people.
The people
who are on your side.
Yeah, they're in Vlaki now.
Yeah, they're at the inn.
They're at the inn.
Yeah. Some of them are at the inn, some of them are at the winery.
Can we get a bat signal for them?
I think more the idea is that like we'll be like gather the forces, we'll meet you there.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's that everyone that we have on our side. We're gonna go scope out the castle, figure out a plan of attack. I think we can do this in 1 reconnaissance session plus however long it takes to clear a dungeon.
Yeah.
Let's go
castle with 50 some odd rooms.
Oh, and I'm gonna every single God, it's like me and Deus Ex just being like
50? 50 rooms? You think that's all? Only 50? Girly pop, my love.
Girly pop.
Oh, it is the thickest chapter in the book.
Jesus Christ.
This big castle. So you begin presumably heading back towards Vlaki.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way up the road. And as you do, you see ahead what appears to be an argument. You see. Let me grab her. Let me. Where'd she go? You see a. I mean, the first thing you would probably notice is the man whose face is covered in burns and appears to have several broken bones. You see a young woman who
What happened
is
to you?
kind of dressed like a pirate, with a wooden leg.
I have a question.
Sounds kinky.
Yeah.
What's
up?
Is Barovia landlocked?
Yeah.
It's like we can't leave, bro. Like you can
Okay.
There's a river.
So what I'm asking if Barovia, you know how we're surrounded by fog on all sides, but that doesn't mean that like there couldn't be ocean like right outside the fog. You know what I mean? But, like,
yes, Barovia is absolutely landlocked.
Thank you. What the fuck is there a yarg here?
They are having a very loud argument. The woman has a sword drawn, and the man is yelling, "I know you did it! I know you set loose those horses!" And the woman is like, "I didn't do anything to you! Aragorn, you've been after me since day fucking one." And you notice at this point that the man who looks very badly hurt is indeed Aragorn, one of the Vistani guy who brought you all here.
Cool.
And the two of them are having a screaming match that looks as though it is about to come to blows.
What you got?
I look over at Ellie. Can I kill him at least?
Please, it looks
This
like
is
he's
the
alone.
this is the guy that kidnapped Lil, right?
This is the
And-
guy that
and-
brought you all here.
Oh,
This is the man who met you in the inn, who met you in the tavern. This is the guy who delivered the letter that brought you into Barovia.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look at Lil and I go, "You have my blessing."
Awesome. I'm going to command the shield guardian to attack him.
The shield guardian, tum, 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 steps up, and the woman looks up at the shield guardian and goes, "What the fuck are you?" And
You're fine.
Yoo-hoo.
You're
the
fine.
shield
You're
guardian
good.
just wham slams down on Aragorn, punching him into the dirt. And
Do I need to roll damage at all?
no.
Okay, cool.
And the woman turns to you all and is like, who the fuck are you lot?
Well,
Wait.
that guy was a kidnapper and a thief, and
Oh my God.
Are you
now he's dead.
are you the fucking adventurers who raided my caravan?
You don't sound Barovian. Where are you from?
Great question.
Wait, raided a
Uh,
caravan.
I think they're talking about this.
Wait a
over my
minute.
trench coat of potions that I haven't drinking yet.
Randall, I just remembered yesterday I dreamed about playing Crown of the Oathbreaker, and you know what I dreamed?
What?
We in an effort to escape the dome, we all plane swapped into Eberron, and then we were playing an Eberron campaign, and I was like, "This is sick as fuck!" I was like, "Yes, go Randall!"
Amazing.
It was the coolest shit I've ever done.
She says, "It doesn't matter where I'm from. You're the adventurers. You're the only group of adventurers who are in this town right now, and I know my caravan was raided, and I know no local is going to be able to pick that lock."
If it makes you feel any better, the person who raided it is dead.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, is it?
Wait.
Yes.
What
All right, where's
caravan
my
As
was
far
stuff
as
that?
3 knows, yes. 3 is
We
this
raided
is 3
2 caravans.
accurate to their knowledge.
Are you talking about the one next to the tower or the one next to the horses?
one next to the tower, up by the lake.
I have no
Yes.
idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yes.
You weren't
That
there.
person's dead. They're snapped in half, and justice has been served
Snapped in half and drained.
Yes.
by Strahd.
So where's my stuff?
Buried with her.
They didn't have a bag of holding. I think they just went around dropping it on the floor as they walked along. I don't know. When they died, all we picked up was one object. We left everything else there.
Did we? Because I thought I had raided the body. I don't say
What
that
are
in
you-
character. I'm saying that
what-
above table.
Yeah.
What are you missing?
You did. She proceeds to give you a list of the things she's missing, and it's the
That should
exact
be
list
my
of things. It's the exact list of things that Emery did indeed steal from the caravan.
That should be in my inventory, but I sure as fuck don't have.
But okay.
Well,
It doesn't matter.
It clearly does. You are very angry at this person, so it does matter to you. It's okay.
Yes, because have you ever had your home broken into?
I've been stolen from my home and
Yes.
caged. Does that count?
Have you been kidnapped before?
Oh yeah, I'm a monster hunter.
Said that
A monster hunter?
uncomfortable. You do a bad job if you're the one being captured.
Sometimes you have to be captured to get close to your prey.
Do you know Rudolph by chance? I don't know how I got British all of a sudden.
Wait, you know Van Richten?
Yes, that's the one. Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's the monster hunter.
Yeah, I'm like his protege apprentice, sort of. Learned everything I know from him.
Well,
We
there's only
were
one month in.
actually heading back to where he's staying if you wanted to accompany us.
All right, might as well. At least this
There's
one's
only-
out the way.
There's only one monster in Barovia worth hunting. Are you looking to dispatch of Strahd?
Of course.
Boy, do I have a place for you to go.
Collecting people like Pokemon.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
So there's this bastion called Argenvost.
You mean that the spooky mansion full of revenants?
Yes.
Yes, you're allowed on the first floor only.
It's our base now.
I'm
Yeah,
impressed,
it-
I'm impressed you got a deal out of that guy.
And a windmill and a town.
We don't have a town. Oh,
A
wait.
town?
We don't have a town. We have a home
No, but-
within a town. It's very different.
We have a home within a town, a windmill, and 3 swaths of land. I
One of them is full
procured
of evil
3
horses.
deeds.
One of which is full of evil horses.
Evil horses.
Wait, are you guys the ones who said the horses on that Vistani camp?
I cannot
No,
confirm nor
no.
deny this information.
Agreed. What,
But they
what's the reason?
definitely did deserve it.
I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, you've met Aragorn. I mean, won't be meeting him anymore.
Good.
Randall, what the fuck is that? Randall, what the fuck is that in my chat?
Ah,
I'm clearing chat immediately.
Randall,
It's
it won't even let me delete it.
hold on. I can. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Oh!
Did you just take
No.
all chat?
Who's
Yeah, I
calling
did.
me? Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hold on, I'm getting a call.
Yes.
Hello?
So I understand that
Wow.
you're trying to do something that is crazy and wild. But I think that we should be allowed to kill Strahd.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
all of the potions that I have. Does that sound like a good idea?
I don't even remember
Okay.
what these potions were. I'm gonna
They
be
were
honest.
supposed to be for us to get
Yeah.
out of
No. I
Out
can
of,
mix them
Barovia.
together and use that. We could dip them in the arrows. I could craft.
I want to know.
Okay. Mhm.
Ev's undercut is everything.
I totally understand. Yeah. So here's the thing. Yeah, no. I thought about that, but it's more yeah, no, it's more important having this ability. Well, I know we're negotiating. We can negotiate on stream. It's okay. Yes. I'm running out of things to say.
I'm sorry, guys. It's my doctor's office.
Damn it.
That bit was so good.
I was running out of things at the end. That'll be a shorter conversation.
Oh my god.
I also have a funny bit, but I need Ev to be here for it. Very important.
Very important.
By the way, my hard out today is like 6:15. So
You're what out today?
my hard out is 6:15.
In 30
Oh.
minutes?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's right. This is the last day,
Okay.
right? That you've got conflict this month?
Well, technically, next week is the last time I have conflict.
Yeah, but next week you can't come at all, right?
Probably not.
Okay, I'm sorry about that,
Uh,
guys. Doctor's
all good.
office dealing with prescription stuff.
That's important.
It's okay.
Okay.
You told me on our phone call that I can
Yeah.
kill Strahd with the potions I got, so it's
You
okay.
did. I heard it.
Yep.
Me too.
same.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
saw you.
Yeah.
We saw you nod your head in confirmation.
Stream.
Yeah.
Certainly did.
It's all recorded. Stream caught it. Chat will support
clipped it.
will back us up.
Okay. Cool.
My friend
Great.
Griffin is
Excellent.
here.
Awesome.
Griffin, can I introduce you to my
Okay.
Hey,
friend
Griffin.
Ev,
Hey, Griffin.
who
Ah.
lives in the vicinity of where you live and also is a trans guy?
Hell yeah! What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Ever
The
since
joke being
Cruise.
Griffin's not trans guy, he just fucks him.
Hi, heck, welcome.
Hey,
Thanks for having us.
is this a setup? Are we watching it live?
Yeah,
Wait a
baby.
minute. Ooh, I get goosebumps. Let's continue this.
So,
Okay.
where?
Also,
were
he's
we?
Jewish.
Mazel.
Where were we?
What were we doing actually?
Yeah. So the woman says, well, my name is Esmeralda de Avenir, and if
Sure, I'll remember that.
just Esmeralda's fine.
Ezzy?
What?
Ezzy?
Busy.
Sure, whatever.
Sweet. So, Ezzy, you have an important job. You're going to head back to Argenvost. You're going to set up our base for us. If you head there, we need a banner above that says, "Welcome, heroes," right in front. And then if you could put a little table outside with little pamphlets on what we're trying to do. Just make sure that you have a lookout. If a Strahd comes by, you could hide it all real quick. I don't know, some type of flag we could hold up to. Anyway, I feel like my body wants to help. Any ideas?
As he's saying this, I'm standing behind him in the hand of the other hand that didn't smash the guy to pulverate smithereens. I'm just going, no.
Ellie.
As Lil is doing that, once Randall
Callum.
finishes his inane rambling. Sorry, once Callum finishes the inane rambling, Ellie's gonna go up and she's gonna hold her old little shriveled hand out and go, "My name is Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Who the fuck you shooting?
Pleasure.
3?
You do not have to listen to what my
Reading.
friend Callum here is saying. If you would like to be reunited with your monster hunter friend, you may join us to come to Valaki first, and then you can return to the castle with us with Rudolph. I cannot remember his name, so sorry.
No, Rudolph's good. Yeah.
Rudy.
Yeah. I say that about my friends too. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not gonna do what you said, mate.
Well, you lost.
I'm gonna listen
No
to.
pay for you then.
I'm gonna listen to. You don't pay me.
I could. The fuck you think's
Can
gonna
you?
happen when Strahd goes down? Yes. We're gonna be the 4 richest bitches in this place. That's what we've been planning all along.
No.
Ellie's gonna get 86 toys for 86 children. Or some number.
It's
Okay.
First of all, it's 56. Second of all, our goal is
56.
to
I was
leave.
close.
Our goal is not to be rich.
So, okay. That's another little idealist group of adventurers. All right.
I'm sorry,
Listen.
what level are you?
Yeah, fuck off. You would have get Smelted Blast.
She's she's the same level as you guys.
I'm
Wonderful.
not an
Listen.
adventurer. I'm a machine that's built for assassination and massacre.
Oh, all right.
But also learning to love.
I don't know if that's a good introduction.
So
It's just the truth.
let me tell you how things usually go for adventurers around these parts. Usually, a little group of adventurers show up with their ideas of, I'm gonna kill Strahd. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna rule Barovia. And then you know what happens? They die. Do that
Okay.
over and over again. I'd like to
Have-
believe you're different.
Any of those adventurers gone to the temple and could turn into a vampire themselves?
You're a vampire.
I didn't say I was a vampire. I said that I could turn in. I didn't say I could. I said we could turn into a vampire. We have the ability to. I'm not a vampire. We actually know how they're created.
You think? Okay.
We also killed Strahd's steed.
Yes.
Oh, I bet he's pissed about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna bring him back now.
And Babala Saga.
Mm.
And
That was
brought
pretty
wine
good,
back
right?
to everyone. And have protected the most important person in all of Valaki for several months.
You guys have been here like maybe a month.
For a month.
It hasn't been very long.
It feels like
Nobody-
several months.
I've been in Barovia for 17 years. Help.
So,
Okay.
or are you another one of these super depressed Barovian people?
No.
Okay. Well, now we're talking. Get some ideas up in there.
So, all right.
That's what Fitz sounds like.
So, I mean, you do have I'll say this: you have got an impressive resume.
Thanks.
I will go back to Valaki with you because I need to meet back up with Van Richten. Got chased half a bloody mile by Aragorn here.
Oh. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you, please.
Sorry, impulse control, something I'm working on. We also know the location of an iron suit that's walking around with a bird. More information for you.
Oh, the animated armor.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen a massive bird fly across the sky a couple of times.
And it has animated armor with it.
Not sure what they're up to, but
More
We never got that far. Couldn't tell you.
yeah, not sure what they're up to.
Finding the lost love, I think.
I'm sure it was really interesting.
Good luck finding it here. No, exactly. It's pretty tough to leave this place.
That's okay. Kellum found love here.
I did. This is Percival.
I'm Persolander.
Persolander.
Persolander Fadark. Nice to meet you. And
He's about to be Persolander Crow. You know what I mean?
Caleb, we haven't had those discussions yet. You can't just make these decisions for me.
Have you christened the marriage
Manifesting,
yet?
baby. Manifest.
It's been like 24 hours. We've been together officially for like 24 hours.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Come on.
Um,
Gay relationships move fast.
fair.
Unfortunately.
Do they? I feel like lesbian ones move faster.
Well, there's no U-Hauls here, so we're safe.
Yeah. There's plenty of caravans. All right.
Not anymore.
Yeah, there's certainly lots of them now. All right. Maybe you do have a shot. If Van Richten believes in your abilities, I trust Rudolph. So
Despise that name.
Well, we should head to Valaki.
Let's go.
we should
To the whatever inn, Blue Water.
Blue Water.
Isn't that the inn in the city on the Sword Coast? Isn't that also the Blue Water Inn?
I think there is also in Icewind Dale
called?
there is an
Yeah.
inn called the Blue Clam.
Oh no, hold on. Okay, keep playing. I'm gonna look this up.
Randall knows all about the back door to the Blue Clam.
Fuck you all.
And you make your way
That's
back.
gross. Sorry.
at least it's not a blue waffle.
Period.
Did you all make your
Isn't
way
that the same
back?
thing? Wait a minute. Isn't the clam and the waffle the same? I don't know much, but I do know that.
I don't know at all.
We know. And you all make your way back to the town of Valaki.
Randall have heterosexual sex. New goal for the stream. 500 subs.
No.
All you do is shove things in it.
I didn't say you had to top.
Oh, I'll get pegged. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get us. Are we on TikTok right
If we were,
Yeah, with
we're
no
not
viewers, it's
anymore.
alright.
now? Okay.
That's fine.
We got a rose. That's nice.
Wow.
Thanks, Rose.
You guys head
Oh.
back to the blue
It's
water.
someone called
Inn.
Evelyn a cutie, so that's.
Oh my god. It's because they are.
True.
Yep.
Thank you. Whenever someone calls me cute, in my head I just think of that one vine that's like, I don't want to be cute, I want to be hot.
Yeah.
And you guys make your way back to the Blue Water Inn, where you see at a table, Van Richten is sort of set up, and he's deep in conversation with the two owners of the inn, who you guys know, whose names I simply cannot remember off the top of my head.
Jack, Jill.
Danica and
Oh, it is
Danica's one of them.
That was impressive. You don't
okay,
even make
I
notes.
only remember that. I only remember that because there's a character from a book that I really like whose name is Danica.
Fair.
Danica and Irvin.
Irvin.
Danica and Irvin Mardikov.
Yeah, Randall, you're supposed to be taking notes.
What?
Yeah,
Lisa?
Randall's supposed to be taking notes.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, our chaotic note taker.
Yeah, Randall, where's
I'll
our
get back
notes?
to it eventually.
3 remnants attacked.
Eventually is gonna be the last session notes, and it's just gonna be we killed them.
Randall, if you need me to take notes instead, I need you to just vocalize.
You're allowed to do whatever you want. If you want to take notes, take notes.
You're allowed to do whatever you want.
It's literally just a note place. No one's. You want to make notes? Go for it.
I don't know. No, that's not how this works. I need clear instruction. That's not how this works. You don't get to do that to me. If you say I'm the note taker, I'm trusting there are notes.
Sarah, would you like to take notes for today?
I hate you.
And you see as you walk in, Esmeralda walks right up to Van Richten and says, "You know these guys?" "Oh yes! The adventurers have returned! How did it go?"
Where did we leave off in our conversation? Yes. I feel like we've done a lot. Where did you think
I
we went?
suggested you go to Argynvostolt.
Yes, it's 100% clear. It's great now. We can go there. Just not
Okay.
just only the first floor.
Only the first
We
floor?
struck a deal. It's not actually fully cleared.
Well, it's fully clear from evils. They are friends now. We go everywhere we go. We're making friends. We're really friendly.
The Revenants
Hey.
agreed that as long as we stick to the first floor, we can use it as a base of operations. But we do have a plan to hopefully convince them to join us.
Which was honestly a really good deal because the rest of the floors were falling apart.
That's true. That's true. That mansion is very, very old. Excellent. So now you've got your base of operations. Now you just have to gather your allies.
Yeah, I was hoping you could do that.
Yep.
Certainly, I can help with that.
Are promoting you to our campaign manager. Heroes, Barovia, 1962. Is that the year?
14 something.
You would know. You would have an answer.
I do know this. There's no way it's what? Hold on. 1491.
Oh,
The
that's what I was
Heroes.
taking notes now.
1491. What a ring.
Takes place between 1490 and 1491. So yeah, we'll say 1491.
Okay.
Okay, tangent.
Okay.
Looking up years sometimes for like D&D stuff is at times a nightmare because there are people who will try to equivocate it to like real years rather than using the in-game like calendar that already exists. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for 735 BC.
Mm-mm.
I'm looking for what year DR, which I don't remember what DR stands for, but I'm looking for in-game year, not Earth, not our world year. Stop trying to tell me it's equivalent, and then it's 750 BC is equivalent to 1997. What are you talking about, RavenloftEternal.org?
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Who's RavenloftEternal.org?
A
Actually,
website
never
that
mind.
pops up when you search what year is Curse of Strahd set is.
Also, you're gonna make a whole website dedicated to this fucking sword folk?
Strahd would this what makes you think this would be in a year before Christ?
I don't know.
What makes you think that this
We got robots running around.
at any point in relation to Christendom? The birth of Jesus does not occur in this universe.
I like to think that Strahd is Jesus.
No, that's Calum. He came back 3 days later.
Oh, true.
That is
True.
true. Calum is.
Calum is our
in fact
Christ figure. But yes, the current year DR is 1491.
Well,
Um,
Van Richten, our slogan is 1491, a new dawn, a new Barovia.
I'm sorry.
so when did this stop becoming a monster hunt and start becoming a political campaign?
The second we realized that killing Strahd would leave a dearth of power, and that power would have to be filled by something.
I
And
am
that something is Lil. You seem unsettled. Is that
Technically
the
not a
right answer?
monster. Just because
you
that
want to
word
go
doesn't
for it?
make me a
Ooh.
monster.
No, I just
Are you a monster racist?
Oh.
no. No. I have a lot of friends who are goblins.
Oh god, no, that makes it worse. I'm not a goblin.
You sure? I'm kidding. I jest. You're a lovely little fairy.
Whoa.
Tell me
Whoa.
Excuse me,
Whoa.
are you sizes now?
Throw around the F word, huh?
Don't tempt me.
This is the most
Damn it.
unhinged session I think we've had.
No, I mean, of your friends here, you have spent the most time in Barovia, so you are the most familiar with the land of your party here. I just, worry that giving someone the crown of Barovia. Do we need a monarchy?
No, we don't need a monarchy. This is democratic. There will be an election, but to make sure we're doing it fair, we're just having to be our campaign manager to get the word out there. I'm sure other people will rise up to the power, and I kind of kneel down to Lil and I go, and I'll kill them, but it'll be fun.
So let me get this straight. The four of you have entered into a foreign nation and are installing a democratic regime.
I have literally no idea what the fuck Kayla is talking about. All I know is I was promised the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. When Kellum said campaign manager, I thought it meant that you would be in charge of gathering our forces,
Yeah.
Like,
Not-
campaign.
helping us get a democratically elected leader in Barovia.
I thought
We've gone into a foreign nation and are forcibly installing a democratic
I thought
regime.
they would be more
That's what I was
amenable
just
if I said we were being nice and not just toppling the entirety of the crown.
The only reason why I thought of putting Lil on the throne was so that someone would be there in the interim while people figured out what was going on.
Yes.
Precisely.
However, 3 has no political motivations whatsoever. Truly just here to kill my creators.
That's fine.
So,
If
So-
Lil becomes in power, I can propagate my MLM all over Barovia.
I am not for MLMs. I am not.
Oh, Lisa, you and I talked about this 3 months ago and you agreed to
Oh,
it.
did?
We did.
I need the receipts. I already forgot.
Haley, please help.
You guys hear from much lower than
Okay,
you
oh my God.
a very maternal ahem. I believe we have gotten a little off track. My friends here are enthusiastic, but regardless, the goal here is unchanged. We would like you to gather allies, the people of Ravenkind, as well as anyone else who is willing to storm Castle Ravenloft.
I don't know, saying that you should gather up people of all Ravenkind is a good thing to say, Ellie.
Well, I presume she's referring to the Keepers of the Feather.
Yes, that one. Sorry.
And Danica chimes in and is like, yes, that was our assumption as well. It's no offense. No offense taken.
Thank you. Sometimes my words get lost.
I'm old. You can't blame me for being racist.
Exactly.
Oh, don't worry, my dear. I believe that you have only the best of intentions. And he winks.
Oh God.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yes, Lil.
Let's not forget about our friends at the Vistani camp on the other side of the river.
Oh,
Not the
yes,
ones that got trampled.
you've allied yourself with Madame Ava, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Not the
smart.
trampled ones. No.
Yes, and there's an army of evil horses you could probably bring.
There's also the army of evil horses, which I think could work as an excellent distraction out front.
My
But you-
thoughts exactly.
Storm the castle.
Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah, you're storming the castle.
I think it'll be a little bit more subtle, perhaps.
Yes.
We're doing reconnaissance first, apparently.
Yes.
Oh,
Assassinations.
good.
We need to gather the forces first.
Yes.
As much as I don't believe that one arrow would be enough to kill Strahd, I would like to take the first shot.
We're also working on gathering reavers to work with us.
Revenant?
Reaver?
I think you meant
Revenants?
remnants. We're not in Firefly.
Yes. Excellent. I will gather. Yes, I will speak to people. I will gather a small force from here in Valaki, and Esmeralda, you'll help me. Yeah, all right. I'll help. And I'll see what we can put together. Perhaps we can get some riders for the evil horses. Between that and the Keepers of the Feather, you should have a small army aiding you.
Yes.
But, and you're good to organize this and bring them to Argenvost, and we'll see you in fortnight.
It's going to take us 2 weeks.
2 weeks seems like a long
Good.
time.
Hopefully not, but it could.
Well, I'll prepare for sooner than a fortnight, but I'll prepare for something a little closer to 2 days.
2 days feels more appropriate.
Just in case, just to make sure that we
All I hear is Discord going.
Sorry. Players are trying to set up the Game Master with the
So the
date.
Game Master in Discord. Fuck Strahd, we got important shit going on.
I was trying to get Ev to go on a date.
Well, we'll discuss this after session.
Or on
We'll
break.
discuss this at our break. Which we are heading to our break pretty soon here. Yeah, so Van Richten and Esmeralda both agree to help you, as do Urban and Danica, with gathering folks from around town who could be allied to your cause. And they will spend Van Richten does say, I will need at least 2 days to get enough people. So if you can wait that long. I mean, you said it might take you a fortnight, so who knows?
Well, we could get captured or died. And if we died, then we have to get reincarnated, so it could be longer than that. But
Well, let's hope you don't die.
do you happen to have a mirror and a big light that we could flash up at the sky in case we need your assistance at a moment's notice?
I have a flare that I can attach to an arrow.
That would work.
Yeah. I think an arrow flare. I think will do the trick.
If you don't hear from us, we'll send 3 out to shoot up into the sky.
And Irvin chimes in and says, "I will make sure that I have one of the keepers of the feather keeping an eye on Ravenloft."
I turn
just
to
in
Ellie
case.
and I go, I don't have a flare. But I thought that question that Kellum asked was really dumb. So now I have to go buy a flare.
Don't worry about it. I have a spell that can be used as a beacon of sorts if needed.
I guess you could cast a spell on my arrow and go, wee.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
could cast, if you can cast daylight, you could cast daylight on the arrow because you can cast it on an object in addition to
Indeed.
just the orb. And so
We'll do that.
that's
And
lovely.
I put my little hand up to 3 for a little high five and go, teamwork.
And the high five knocks you over.
And with that, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yay!
We will be back in about 10 minutes. We're gonna play some words on stream. We will see you very soon.
Spurts.
See you soon. Hi.
Like I said, when you weren't paying attention.
Hello. Welcome back, chat. Welcome back to some more Curse of Strahd.
Hey, we have raiders.
Thanks for the
Hi,
raiders. That
raiders.
was crazy.
Hey, raiders.
Wild. I
Timing.
hope you didn't catch that. Hope that's something you didn't have to experience. Welcome in.
Raiders. We're so glad to have you here, Tales of Initiative. Hope you had a good stream. We are in the midst of a little bit of Curse of Strahd. Our heroes here have
Are we heroes?
What do you
think
mean,
of
are
all
we
of us,
heroes? We have
Ellie is
saved
heroes.
these people
the
from
American Defense Department.
losing their wine,
Damn.
evil people. We've done nothing but good.
I am the moral compass.
Stopped
You are
Bolt
moral
from raising
compass, Ellie.
a wood thingy.
What?
Remember we went on the Yester Hill and there was the ritual happening and that thing was gonna come
You
alive.
mean
and
where
we
they were
stopped it.
gonna murder me?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, the cult that was gonna murder you and raise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that, Lil? Hey, Lil, you remember that?
Yeah.
Lil is the moral
Murdered
compass.
by cultists.
But I want you all to know that Elle's moral compass has been slowly corrupted. Because
She let me
Ellie?
kill somebody. In cold
let us
blood.
kill someone today.
She
with a
did.
giant golem.
It was very deserved, though.
And
yeah.
Sarah's gone. So let
So you can
more
voice a
corruption commence.
Oh boy.
We have a moral compass and we have a voice of reason to keep two of these players in check. And unfortunately our voice of reason had to step away. So
Be
we are
famous
left
or
with
something.
to be an amazing and wonderful actress. And so we are left with two hooligans and their moral compass, and not a voice of reason to be seen.
You love us. You love us so much.
I do.
For me, I get away with a lot, but that's because I know how to not lie.
Y'all get away with too much.
Not my fault. The dice like
You
me.
lie.
That's why I roll digitally, so you can't be mad at me.
You guys were in the Blue Water Inn. You had just spoken with Van Richten and Esmeralda, his protege, and they had agreed to help assemble a small army for you, so that when you return from your heist of Castle Ravenloft, you can attack with full force. And
Or get them all killed. They might all die.
yeah, honestly, very possible. They're probable even that some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Okay, Lord Fuckwad. I mean Farquad.
Thank you for getting the reference. I was worried no one was going to.
I am a child of the 90s. I'm sorry, the late 1900s. Of course I know.
Calm
Strahd.
down,
Nope.
elder millennial.
Girl, don't even get me started. I have a story about that for after stream.
Oh, God.
Since Sarah's not here, I'm the baby.
You are the baby.
Is Sarah younger than you, Ev?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sarah's about I think like a year younger than I am.
Y'all make me feel old.
I know, right?
I'm gonna be 29 in less than a month.
Enjoy your 20s, bitch.
They're going fast. They're almost gone.
I will live and die by this hill. 30s are your best years.
That's what I keep hearing.
Also, don't say that, because I'm already like a third of the way through this shit, and I'm like not.
I've heard 40s are
halfway
pretty
through
good,
this
though.
shit.
I've heard 40s are pretty
Literally.
good. Heck, how old are you? Heck, are you a baby?
The heck is probably.
Wait, I'm younger than you? Heck is a baby.
Oh, barely.
Heck is a baby. Oh my
Heck,
god,
you're
yeah,
the same
you're
age as Sarah.
a literal infant. Got it.
I am 35 in less than 3 months.
Randall, are we drinking the same drink? Oh my god, it's like we're besties.
Yeah, I
Not
recently
Uh,
I hit 30 and I decided that I can't do sugar anymore.
Yeah.
So I've switched over to zero sugar. But
Yeah.
this gives me and Jeff, largely
Oh
Jeff,
my God.
insane gas.
Yes. Mhm.
Yes.
So we are drinking the last of this so that way we no longer gas each other out at night, because it has become a Dutch oven contest where
Oh, God.
I Dutch oven him and he complains.
Oh my God.
That sounds about right. That sounds
Okay,
about right for you.
The fact that you are a baby doctor just did not come out the way you wanted it to, because
Is
I'm
that
pretty
like-
sure you're not an OBGYN for humans.
Is that like boss baby?
Boss
or is it
baby, but you're a
Boss
doctor.
baby.
Boss
Oh,
baby?
man.
Boss
I love
baby,
the
but a
D&D role-playing,
doctor.
y'all.
What's the context?
The context is you guys are in the midst
Yes,
of a
okay.
conversation.
Okay, you know
What
what?
are you
We're-
doing next?
The conversation's over. They're gonna collect the people. We're gonna
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah, so
we
what are you guys
needed to
doing
rest.
next?
We needed to rest because
You're back
we
in
sure as fuck are
Milwaukee.
beaten up.
We could use a long rest and then to head off at dawn.
Yeah.
At
When
dawn
the
we
sun
ride.
crests. At dawn we
So
ride.
really, Van Richten, 2 days from tomorrow's done.
2 days from dawn, I can do it.
I hope you can. I
I
trust
presume
in you.
you all are going to
Don't
going
fuck
to
it up.
just have an. I suggest you all have a nice, relaxing evening before you head out to Castle
Yeah.
Ravenloft.
Is there a spa in Valaki? God, that'd be nice.
Wait,
There's-
is there a
there's-
bathhouse here? Sorry.
Yes.
Fuck it. I'm gonna roll a dice.
I would love
Evens.
to blow
There's
my
a
back out of the
bathhouse.
bathhouse.
Evens. There's a bathhouse. Odds. There is not a bathhouse.
What about both
With
bathhouses?
Percy.
Evens.
Bathhouse episode. So there is.
Two. There is. Oh yes, there is a bathhouse in the north of town. It's a great place where if you need to just like relax a little and clean up. But actually, I was asking because I was wondering, Miss Ellie, would you like to get dinner tonight?
With that, I'm gonna nudge her and be like, "Get it, girl," and go to this fucking thing.
Would
Oh my
you like to get dinner tonight with me?
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna grab Callum by the hand and drag him out before he can make the situation work.
You just minor illusion, hear a tiny little wedding bell.
Oh my god. Oh my. It's been so long since I've been asked out on a date. I'm not even quite sure what to do with myself. I must warn you, I was the married woman at one point, and I have no intention of replacing my dear Carl.
Oh, I wouldn't dream. I respect your strength as a widow.
I would, however, be open to getting dinner as getting to know one another better, for the quest.
Wonderful. I shall meet you back here at 7. There is a lovely little bistro up the street.
Bistro and Balaki.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
This place is getting fancier by the
A
moment.
bathhouse? A bistro? What's
Yeah.
next? They're gonna be like a. I can't think of anything else that starts with a B, but
A butterfly garden?
Yeah, there you go.
Bodega.
Bodega. A Barovian what would even be in a Barovian bodega?
Blood.
A blood egg.
The
I
orange
hate it
juice.
here. And I also hate that blood starts with a B. Can I go? I gotta go.
Yes, the name of the bistro is a little off-putting. Bloody Bartholomew's would not necessarily be my first choice in terms of naming conventions, but they like a theme.
It's a good thing I named all my children with B names as well.
Oh, did you?
I did. Would you like to hear them?
I would love to.
I definitely don't need to open D&D Beyond to go see what they are.
I know there's a Billy in there.
There is a Billy.
There's gotta be a Billy.
There's
There's-
definitely a Billy.
There's a Billy, a Bonnie?
Did you name your
Beatrice?
kids different names?
Okay, ready? I hate myself. Bobby, Billy, Bertha, Bianca, Blake, Bella, Bryce, Brendan, Bonnie, Birdie, Bo, Benjamin, and Brody.
Why do I feel like the
That's
the girls
wonderful.
got named stripper names?
Bertha is not a stripper name.
I don't know. I think it could
Hey,
be.
Bertha, come on.
Come on. And we have Bertha. Woo!
Don't you dare talk about my children that way.
We're not even
going to be
Sorry.
babies.
With you, God, they might need the money. And we don't shame in this household.
Sex work is real work.
Oh my god.
You did a good job naming them.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not here. Sorry, my bad.
How wonderful.
Vlog is just Ellie seeing Bertha on the strip pole.
Well, I
They learned all their tricks from mommy.
Walking in the strip club with, I got your toy.
The toys aren't for her children; they're for her
They're for her
grandchildren.
grandchildren. That's why
That's
there's
true.
56 of them.
That's true. That's true.
No, no. If anything, she's walking into the strip club. Bertha, dear, I brought you your dinner.
I brought you
Lunch.
We're throwing the Werthers.
It's on the stage. Fucking Felton Bertha on the stripper pole.
Tug of Werther's into the D string.
Proud of you, dear.
Proud of you. Love you, honey.
Oh man.
God.
Well, I would love to hear all about those.
Man, I wish we had an
lovely
animator.
Hey, if we cut enough costs, we might be able to afford somebody.
Listen,
Not
if we're
an animator,
taking
they
podcasts
expensive.
anymore.
Yeah. Oh.
And now
Yeah,
all I
thank
can think about is the name of this fucking stream and go flip it or reverse it.
Do the thing down, flip it and reverse. Oh my god.
I love that we had to change it to flip around and find out.
Flip around and find out.
If you wanted an alternate.
Oh, fuck. My
I
face
made it work.
hurts.
Okay,
The title of
anyways.
today's episode is "Fuck Around and Find Out."
Mhm.
So just so you all know that, and he's well.
I
I
don't think
look
the name's
forward
episode is
to-
improv session.
Randall, let me finish a goddamn sentence.
I made it, shit. I struggle with impulse control. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You can
I'll
only
mute
get away
myself.
with- You can only be excused for so long. That well, I would love to hear all about them tonight.
You don't want to hear shit. You keep telling me to shut up.
Not talking to you.
I'm done. Session over. That's it.
You lost
Hey, remember to be
everyone.
kind, to love one another, and we'll see you again next week.
No, don't.
Pretty sure I said
You
this
are not
before.
ending this after an hour and a half, bitch.
It's not always about
I
you,
don't
Randall.
put up this much makeup for you to end it after
I
an
own
hour
this
and a half.
company. It is.
I'm just going to sit here quietly until you're all done.
Don't treat me like a child on work. Go ahead.
Glad that we're making Heck happy. At least Heck is having a good time.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
If you can hear me clap once. If you can hear me clap twice. All right. we use our listening ears. And we wait until it's our turn to use our speaking mouths. Ellie, my dear, I look forward to tonight. I must go tend to the evil horses, but I will see you tonight.
Yes, I look forward to it.
And he's going to bow and take your hand and do a little. And then,
Motherfucker's gonna bow deep to get
Oh,
reached down to tiny
yeah.
Ellie.
but when he stands back up, you can tell his back hurts a little bit. But he is committed.
When he walks away, I'm gonna look at Callum and I'm gonna go, it's been a while since I've had to climb anyone like a tree.
Well, if you need any tips, I could give you a full rundown.
Darling dear, do you think that I got 13 children because I needed help?
I don't know how it works, to be honest.
What? Lovemaking?
But yes, I've been trying to have kids for a long time and it never works.
I don't have the time nor the patience, dear, to give you a biology lesson.
I've taken
Oh.
just so many loads. It just never happens.
Caleb, I think we need to have a talk. Caleb, I think we need to have a conversation. So,
What the fuck?
Caleb,
God.
and Percy is going to take you aside. Let's go for a walk.
We try it again.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
Caleb, I need to explain something to you. And he's going to take you for a walk, and he is going to explain in medical detail how this works.
Awesome.
Ooh.
He's going to give you the birds and the bees rundown.
My dog thinks
I'm-
something is wrong.
No.
She can tell.
Caleb, and he's going to end it with, no, Caleb, I think it's a valiant pursuit, but unfortunately you just don't have their equipment.
And people still don't know what the clit is?
Some people just can't figure it out.
Well, that's sad. I didn't know this was a sad story.
Well, you know, some stories are sadder than others, but you know what? We can try as many times as you want.
No.
I'm into this. I'm gonna let Ellie know. I'm gonna run off towards Ellie.
God. I look over at Percy. I'm like, you've created a monster.
Yeah, no, I think I made it worse. I tried to make it better, and I think I made it worse.
You definitely made it worse.
Okay. And Irina's gonna come up to you, Ellie, and she's going to say, would you like help getting ready for your date?
Sure, dear. I wasn't planning on doing anything special. When you get to be my age, you don't really need to put in much effort. Sort of like putting makeup on a retired sow, if you will.
I don't know. Drag queens do it for a while.
Well, if you want, I can braid your hair.
Oh, that would be lovely, dear. Thank you.
And she'll you two will go off, and she'll braid your hair while the other so y'all spend a lovely evening. Ellie has her date. Caleb and Percy go to the bathhouse. We don't need to talk about what they do there.
Raw. Next
Trying to
question.
get pregnant again.
Yeah, and it doesn't work. Lil, what are you up to over the course
I
of the
asked
evening?
about the bathhouse.
Then,
I used to go to the bathhouse.
You also go to the bathhouse and go to a different area.
I
than
lean over the
Caleb and
bench,
Percy are
just-
in.
sitting
Nope,
there
I'm
on the
not in the
bench like
same
this, and I
area as
wink
you.
over at Lil.
I am not in the same area as you. This is not the red light district, motherfucker.
We are going to pivot for my sake. We are gonna pivot away from
It
the
just reminds me of
territory
when
we're getting into. We're getting too
It's
close
funny
to a
'cause
red.
I was just watching a Critical Role
Yes,
TikTok,
you are, Heck. Yes, you
And-
are.
and they got caught by someone, and they faked filmed a porno mid session.
Oh my god.
Do it, Heck. Come on.
And you all, Lil, in your area of the bathhouse, far away from whatever the fuck Caleb and Percy are up to, have a nice relaxing evening. Jesus Christ. And you all reconvene the next morning at dawn. Ellie, how did your date go?
I think it was a lovely time. I think they chatted, you know, there was a very little bit of very like old-fashioned polite flirting, you know.
Mhm.
But it was mostly just two old people talking about their children and their lives and
Yeah,
enjoying each other's company.
You actually learn a lot about Van Richten that night.
Okay.
He doesn't talk as much about the sadder parts of his backstory, but he does tell you that he did once have a son who died. This is, I believe, information you guys have been given.
Yeah, we knew that already because he got turned into a vampire. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and you hear about, but you hear the more the more positive stories about his son and his late wife, and you spend your time exchanging stories about your late spouses and your children, and it's just a very lovely evening.
And is his name actually Rudolph?
Rudolph Van Richten, yes.
Okay. A new development from the date is that she now calls him Rudy.
Hell yes. I'm here for it. I love it. And he tells you about Esmeralda as well.
Yes.
Because she is basically a daughter to him at this point. And you learn that he's been teaching her all about monster hunting, and that she that her family was actually the ones who had kidnapped his son, and she felt so bad about what had happened to him that she pledged to aid him in his quest to defeat Strahd. What is happening? Where did everybody go?
Sorry, we're all having a bit of a mental breakdown, I think.
Just you and me now. Just you and me.
What's happening?
Elisa got fixated thinking Ellie and the Halsen romance scene and decided to tell Ellie that. And then Haley said it'd be a very wrinkly bear. And that's just gross because I just thought of the wrinkly old bear parts in this scene. It.
Something about when we lose Sarah is like we go full feral mode. I don't know what it is. Completely off the rails. It really did, Heck. It really did. Oh man.
Okay, I'm good.
Ugh.
Sorry, Ev.
I just look up and like I'm lore dropping, and
You are. I know you are.
and I'm not looking at you guys, so I
know
have
what?
no idea.
I stayed.
I'm pro.
I
You know
was
what,
laughing so hard I
Randall?
couldn't breathe.
You know what, Randall? If we were doing experience point based level up, I would give you 25 experience points.
Oh my gosh. I feel closer to leveling up now.
You're not.
You're not.
But yeah, so you learn quite a bit about Rudy and a little bit
Okay.
about Esmeralda. And you all reconvene at dawn.
Mhm.
And Percy goes, so what's the plan?
Well.
Head to the castle.
We are going to head. You aren't going to sit down for a while because that's going to hurt. But we're going to head to the castle and find a way inside. DM, genuine question. Weren't we invited to dinner at one point that we never went to?
You were, and you said no.
I was
I don't
never
remember saying
invited to
no.
dinner.
You said, y'all said, fuck that, we're not gonna go.
True,
Okay.
we did.
Okay.
I would
All right.
like to point out that I was never invited to dinner.
This is
Okay.
true.
So we're going to go to the castle and we're going to snoop around the outside of it and look for a secret entrance in, and then climb the fence because there's probably a big fence, the biggest fence ever. And we're going to get into the house. We're going to look for any clues of magic, and anything of interest. And we are going to steal it, rob, pilfer, kill, And if necessary, find. We're still looking for one thing. That's a tarot card, and maybe kill Strahd with kindness. But we'll find out.
See if you can charisma check your way out of the killing
Did you get that,
Strahd.
Chad? Did you get all that? That's the plan.
All right. Yes. Yes, Eddie.
So I'll role play this out loud. But Evelyn, stop me at any point if this does not jive. As a side note, I do have the ability to I have a spell that allows me to locate objects. I believe that could be useful as we're exploring the castle looking for a dragon skull of sorts. Also, I do have the ability to cast invisibility on myself and others, which could be very useful to us all. So just let me know if you want to do any of that.
I'm always down for invisibility.
Yes, I could fly myself. I could turn invisible too. I
Actually,
can't
did
turn
I
anyone
take
else invisible.
invisibility?
So wait, Callum, you can turn yourself invisible. Lil, you have that ability too, don't you?
I gotta check. Is that part of my?
I swear it's something I thought you could.
No.
No. Okay.
Well, at least it's not in my
I-
spell book.
I can technically turn up to 3 people invisible, including myself, if I cast it at 4th level.
Yeah, I think that that should be
Maybe
enough invisible.
maybe we leave Irina
Thank you. I was
back
about
at
to.
the inn.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
As you
we
guys
send her to
are
castle-
leaving, Irina jogs up to the group and she's like, "So, are we going to go heist Castle Ravenloft?"
Absolutely the fuck not. You aren't.
Swoop the nose and go, no.
Do
Maybe
you want us to just deliver you like on a silver platter to Strahd? That sounds like the worst idea.
We can.
I can stay back. That's okay.
why don't you go with Van Richten and his pseudo daughter, and you go back to the castle where you will be more protected and safe.
Okay. I'll do that.
And if they forget any of our allies, you can remind them.
You and Irina, I would say you are free to go up to the 2nd floor. If they question you, tell them your true identity, because what's more painful to Strahd than to hold that which they can't have? You.
Actually, on second thought, perhaps don't do that in case they decide to hold you hostage. Maybe just stay on the 1st floor.
Oh, they're on our side.
Well, think about
No,
Not yet.
Yeah.
Well, hold Irina hostage. We're just gonna come back and free them, and then they'll be happy and give us Irina back, or we'll kill them.
I would rather not fight them at all, if needed.
That's fair. I will stay with Van Richten and Esmeralda then.
Good girl. And I'm gonna go on my tiptoes and reach my hand up,
She'll bend down for you.
pat her on the head, and I'm gonna hand her candy.
Thank you. Good luck. Please come back alive. I like all of you. Even you, Caleb. I know you and I have had our differences, but I do care about all of you. So please live.
I wouldn't pick on
I'll
you
try.
if I didn't like you.
Sweet child. We will return.
Good luck.
And I'm going to hand Irina a wand of polymorph.
Oh.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say, if you're ever in trouble, just know, swish and flick, and I'll be there. Well, it'll turn someone into a frog or something.
Okay. Thank you, Caleb. I know this is a very powerful magic item.
It is. Got it at the
I
beginning
will-
of the campaign.
I will-
Of becoming here.
I will take very good care of it. And you all set off for Castle Ravenloft. And I think that's a good place to end session for tonight.
Why is that? I want to go!
Because I haven't read the chapter.
And you're like,
That's so southern.
like in the 45 minutes that Sarah left, 15 minutes of progress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's about what I expected. Sarah keeps
For-
us on track.
Those of you in chat that want a polymorph, it's just a stick.
It's just a stick.
I picked it up episode 2 in Death House.
Yeah, it's a stick with a dead frog on it.
And it doesn't actually do anything?
Nope.
No.
What?
Every
He's
time we
just
get in a
been carrying
situation,
it
I've always
around.
been saying, I want a polymorph, it's just a stick.
And sometimes people even believe him.
Sometimes.
Every now and then people
Sometimes.
believe him. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my lovely players for playing. Yeah.
Thank
where
you for
where we
GMing.
headed? Oh, thank you. Where we headed? Pleasantly Twisted. Excellent.
Ooh,
Does
I
not
love
look like Dark
her.
Souls 3. Oh, they're on a BRB stream.
Well, remember to be kind, to love one another, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.